Right, to Dark Heaven Castle! Nope. Now before I start talking about my video game adventures for the last few in-between recordings, if I can make sense, maybe not. I think there's a cutscene in here because I've done this 3 times already and it failed, so let's see what happens. This place is nice. You can renovate it up a little bit, sell it for more. I could get this place looking pretty nice. Rug here, couch there, flat screen TV, it'd fit in well. So look to up, don't see anyone there, nope. Look to the right, oh, definitely no one there. Look to the left, and I like how you can just see his head. It would have been awesome if he just stood on the ledge rather than just his head popping up. You tried to kill me last time, I might want to try and fight. I knew you'd come. I knew you could make it. He was born here, in this castle, long, long ago. This is where the 400-year nightmare began, and the monster was created by me. Dun dun dun! Okay, yep. So, I'm guessing it's story time. 'Twas 400 years ago. 'Twas is such a cool word, isn't it? As well as 'tis. It is 'tis. I miss those words. 'Twas and 'tis. Oh, 'twas does sound pretty stupid, but 'tis is awesome. 'Tis a shame. 'Twas 400 years ago. The terror... What? The terror of the East and West were still at war. Terror? I don't know what that means. Am I an idiot? I must be. So the East and West were at war. I was the king of the East. I fought the West to defend the people. The scope of the war grew, and at last the pivotal battle to decide the destiny of the kingdom began. Pressed by the wizard's army of the West, I had to make a decision. I could see our defeat in the horizon, and then a Dark Lord came to me with a deal. If the blood of a witch is mixed into the human body, a terrible power is born. If you use this power, your victory is assured, he said. He probably used me as an experiment, to see the effect of the mixing of blood, to see what terrible power it would create. I had to make a decision, to protect the people of my kingdom. The magical power grew 100 times over. It was a terrible, fucking hell. It was a terrifying force. What's he got in his hand there? Right, what? He's holding something, I can see it. I can see a shadow of it. What is it? No idea. I don't fucking know. I used that force and destroyed the army of the West. But I had the price to pay, in the dark blood that ran through my veins. And not long after that, there was an incident, a tragic one. My heart, filled with grief, began to change. Something was born inside me. It grew great and frightening, and finally emerged. Its power was absolute. No one could stop it. Its blind fury burned even the countries of the East. This is how Genie was born. I searched feverishly for ways to erase my error, the Dark Genie. It was then that I discovered the stone called Atamalia from an ancient book. It is a precious gem created by the earth only once an eon. I learned through a premonition that Atamalia would appear in 400 years, this era. I used the forbidden spell to travel 400 years to this time, to obtain Atamalia, that legendary gem, believing that Atamalia could seal off the power of the Dark Genie. Atamalia is linked to a different dimension, and it's the shining stone on your arm, CSD. Ah, cool. I got it from an old guy. The moon people were able to seal the young Genie. In the end, Genie gained power and was able to influence the world. You know very well what happened. However now, even with the power of the Atamalia, we may not be able to stop him. He is a force of pure evil, but his aim is not to destroy the world. His intent is to send his will through time to every age, to take over history by sending parts of his essence to each age. He is a terrifying being. I created a true monster. CSD, Dark Genie is the embodiment of pure negative energy. He doesn't live, so you can't kill him, but you can change the history of his birth and erase his being. Oh, we're going to do some Doctor Who shit. Yeah! For that. Okay, he's in pain. What? I have no time. The dark blood running through me is taking over. If he controls my mind, I'll no longer be me. Okay. I'm guessing... what? Okay, so the roof's talking to him now. I'm guessing it's the Dark Genie. Seda. No. Wait, what? That was the voice. Seda, it's too late. It's no use. Stop resisting. Give yourself to me fully. Your body, mind, and power. No, I'm starting to lose my voice. Fuck. Oh, God. Jesus. Whatever happening there. I'm not going to help because I'm just going to go, what the? Seriously, cross the gallery of time and enter his age. And with the power of Atomalia. What the? I can't give up this body. Yet. Oh yeah, that's gonna help. Fucking, you need to focus mentally, but no, I'm gonna stab myself. Fucking brilliant, genius that is. I can still manipulate dead things. He manipulated the dead Nazi guy. What's gonna stop him manipulating you like you fucking impaled yourself? Gallery of Time. Now I take the steps on my long journey. Open the door and guide my spirit. Okay. The forbidden spell. Oh, that's not the genie. That kind won't be able to cross the gallery. That kid won't be able to cross the gallery of time. Pity he has to die in vain. Ha 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 ha. That's him fading away. Walk, CSD, into the cursed past. Erase his existence. I trust you'll know what to do there. Follow the fragments of memory I left in the gallery of time. It will show you what you need to do. Now go! Okay, fine. I guess you don't need medical attention. Although I don't know how you're going to survive a sword for a fucking chest. Let's go! Da, 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 da. That was a Back to the Future theme, but, you know. I just imagine like an Austin Powers type thing there when he goes through time. Like he's sort of swirling around. God, this hurts. Oh, I landed on the sword. Oh, that was a bad idea. So this is a dungeon, Gallery of Time. Now it's very impressive this when you start going. You start from present time and you start going further and further and further back in time, and obviously as you can see now, there's like ruined carpets, it's horrible, there's bats everywhere. This will all start changing the closer we get to, well, the further back in history we go. We actually see it get rebuilt, which is interesting. At least I think we do, I remember we do, but I haven't got this far during the recordings. Oh brilliant, the monsters are full of energy. Genius! Right, so, what have I been playing? Kingdom Hearts 1.5, basically Kingdom Hearts remix for the PlayStation 3, but I think, yeah, PlayStation 3, yeah. I felt like I had it for Xbox, but that's a complete lie. It's actually really good. The graphics do look like it's just been made recently. It doesn't look like an old game. It's 1.5. What I like about this is how you should do a remake, is you add stuff to it, not just release it in the same game again. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 comes with Chain of Memories and the cutscenes from 365 days? I can't remember how many days it were. So you have the cutscene for that, which is, I don't understand why you just have the cutscenes. I guess they want you to go out and buy the proper game. I mean, it's not that fairly old. Chain of Memories is, I think it's actually a read-in version. Chain of Memories came out for the Game Boy? I think, or was it the Nintendo DS? No, it can't be for Nintendo. Oh, it came out for a handheld console. I'm gonna upgrade my sword. It's really good. If you've never played Kingdom Hearts, I recommend you getting Kingdom Hearts 1.5. Kingdom Hearts 2.5 has been announced, which is Kingdom Hearts 2 remade. I don't know what other games are than that, but I'm looking forward to it. I've completed Kingdom Hearts 1.5. I don't want to do all this few secrets, like beating Sephiroth. I mean, fucking hell, that's impossible. Fire and Thunder, what have I got? Fire and Thunder upgrade. GTA 5, like I said before, I didn't enjoy it. It's not a bad game, I just didn't have fun playing it at all. It was just really dark, and every character, there was no likable characters, not even the main character or side characters. They were all like horrible people, and it's just like, I just don't find that entertaining. I don't find watching horrible people be horrible people entertaining. It's yeah. In the entire world, every character, every single person, all the civilians on the streets, all the people you meet online, everyone in the game are dicks. Everyone's a dick in that game. That's why I didn't have fun with it. I had fun after, gameplay wise, I had lots of fun gameplay wise. Story wise, none, and character wise, none. Music, I didn't really like that much of the music on the radios. But then again, I don't really have much control over that. I can't remember that much soundtrack besides the radio, because I was always listening to the radio, so there's that. Like I said, I haven't been online yet, so I don't know about that. Tales of Exilia I've been playing through. If you've never heard of the Tales of series, it's basically a franchise. It's an anime style RPG. It's really good, but it's not like a continuation per game. Like Tales of Vesperia is not connected to Tales of Graces. I started off playing Tales of Vesperia. That was the first Tales I've ever played. That's a really good game if you've never played a Tales of. I recommend you start with Tales of Vesperia for the Xbox 360. And then I played Tales of Graces. It wasn't as good as Vesperia, but it was still good. I liked it. I had fun. Tales of Exilia. I can't get into that game. I just keep I stopped playing it, and I'm like, oh, I should play this. And I'm like, play it for a bit, and I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore. I don't know why. I like the characters in this one. I didn't. I guess there's a story I don't really like. Maybe the gameplay I like. I think the gameplay is better than Tales of Graces. Although saying that, I did like the katana in Tales of Graces. I'll use the roll from there. Still, Tales of series, if you've never heard of it, I recommend you go check them out. It is good. It's a really good series, really good franchise. And I want to go back. I want to go back on like a recording and uploading schedule nowadays because I don't know. I feel like I'm like there's been a lot of times where it's like, alright, today I'm gonna do some videos, and then I ended up playing like Assassin's Creed 3, and then I was like, nah, fucking never mind. It's like play it for like 6 hours and then. And besides, I don't want to try and force myself to record stuff because then I'll just be like, hey guys, fucking playing this again. Like, I don't want to I don't want to force myself to do stuff. No, I could force myself to edit stuff at least. Maybe that's something. Starting a new series, Review Who, which is kind of awkward to do because every episode I upload is getting copyright notices. But I'm like, so Review Who, number one, it was blocked on YouTube in all countries, so I was like, alright, I'll take this off, put it on Blip TV. I've got a story about Blip TV that I'm going to get to in a sec, but I just want to mention this. Review Who, so yeah, it's got match content, so I disputed it saying it's a review, it's an analysis, I'm allowed. And then the BBC said, yeah, you're fine. They've released the copyright claim, so you should be able to watch it. Then I did the same for Review Who number 2, and basically every time I upload a Review Who episode, I'm going to have to dispute it. So even if I upload it on like a proper day, it'll just take a few days to get past the copyright shit. But whatever, it's YouTube covering their ass. I'll tell you what we can do now, because I think in the first dungeon you can unlock the first Remora part. You don't go anywhere to build the village. There's no village to build. You're building history, and you can build it in dungeon. And I think you have to build it in dungeon as well. So here we are, is the first one. And let's see this. It's actually a cutscene as well, which is interesting. It tells you a story. It's nice. By law and my will, the crown is yours. He proclaims with his last breath, then I begged his lifeless form. Tell me, father, what should I do as king? Ah, that's sad. So, that's the guy, by the way, who just stabbed himself with a sword. His father, that story said that his father died and he became king. And he wasn't ready for it. He's like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. It's like, oh. Alright, so, by the way, the shop in this place is the best shop in the entire game. It's the Fairy King. Hello. Can I buy some items? Let's have a look. Oh, they're rubbish. Do anything in here that I want to sell? That's all that. I don't care much for premium potions. Premium potions? What the fuck am I about? The reason this guy's so good is because he sells gems. He sells gems. Look at all them. They're expensive, but they are fucking worth it. Really useful. I just came out to get rid of the potion. We're going to go back in and do another floor. Oh, that reminds me, I've been playing Assassin's Creed 3. I put off playing it because, like, it had about a few bad reviews, specifically Angry Joe, and I was like, oh, it doesn't look that, it doesn't interest me that much. But I bought it now because I think it was like really cheap, so I might as well. And the voice acting for Connor in that game is awful. Whoever voice acted the main character, the main assassin in Assassin's Creed 3, the voice acting for him is just bad. I mean, really bad. It's just awful, really awful. I don't know how many times I can say how bad it is. It's just really, really bad. Every other character's fine. I don't have any problem with them. I want to say he's one of the worst assassins ever. Like, he never, when he goes to assassinate a target, he never like sneaks around or like gets him from a hiding place or like has a plan. He just walks up to him. Fucking walks up to him. It's fucking ridiculous. I just got a terrible last boss fight as well. Now, there's actually two assassins you play as in that game. Haytham, which I really like. I actually liked the character of Haytham. He had a good voice actor, and he's a pretty charming character. I like the trees, but everyone says like how the trees are refreshing now. Like it's no longer just running on rooftops. You can climb trees and run on them. Yeah, but the thing is, the trees they don't go anywhere. They're all in a certain area, like they go in circles and stuff. You can't get from A to B only in trees. Like you have to land on the ground sometimes because it's like in a small area or there's a path of trees. There isn't everywhere you can go. If that makes any sense. You got a DLC for it as well, which is pretty fun. There's special abilities in there which I like. I'm trying to think what else I've been playing. I swear I've been playing another game as well. No. I swear I haven't fucking. Never mind. Oh yeah, Uncharted 3. That's it. I've been playing Uncharted 3. Didn't like it as much as the other ones. Uncharted 2. Well, Uncharted in there. Oh, this is fucking awkward. Uncharted 2. Better than Uncharted 1 and better than Uncharted 3, I think. I liked Uncharted 3. Just not as much as Uncharted 2. And I liked Uncharted 1, I just didn't like the gameplay that much. The gameplay felt, like the combat in that felt really weird. And, like, I don't know how to say it, like really, it was boring really, the combat in that. Combat in the other two games are good though. I like 2 better because it was funnier dialogue, the characters are better. I'm trying to think now. Fucking, I just fucking love a javelin. Who the fuck has a javelin? Oh, I can guess who. Let me guess. It's for Jimbo. Come here, give me a Jim. Jim. Why does it take so long to fucking move? Yep, he gets a fucking javelin. It's actually a trident. I think we'll find. If it's a javelin, well, you can throw it, I guess, and call it a javelin. But it's still a trident because it's got 3 prongs on the end. So fuck you. I swear I've been doing something else. What the fuck is it? My brain isn't working so well. So last few recordings on doing.cloud. The first time, I think I didn't press record. No, I didn't press. I tested record. I was like, okay, is this working? No, yeah, it's working. It's fine. And then I think I didn't press it again when it came to recording, so that was me being an idiot. The second time, the audio got corrupted, so that wasn't my fault. So yay, it wasn't my fault. Hooray! For a change. Is that it? Is that no? Hey, it looks the exact same colour, doesn't it? I think it's fire. Oh yeah, I've been playing Terraria. That's not how you say it, is it? It's Terraria. I'm rubbish for English. Which I really enjoy. I've been playing it with Hera Conquer. it's really difficult at first, like, because they know what you can craft and stuff. You need a wiki to do that game. Like, there's no way you can do. It's like Minecraft. You start off, if you can spend like hours and hours like bumbling, putting loads of stuff together, but you still need some sort of guidance. Like you can do like a crafting book or something.